Welcome to Shyzabox. Here's your host.
Oh yeah, fantastic. All right, we'll see you later, Mark. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to Shyzabox. We've got everything lined up for you today. We got a fantastic show for you in store, planned out, ready to rock and roll. And without further ado, us here at Shyzabox want to bring you the hard-hitting, unfiltered, unbiased, doctored truth about all things Xbox and everything like that. So welcome to the show. Fantastic one for you today. Jump right into it. We're talking about Bethesda. We're talking about Wolfenstein. That's right. You might be saying like, what? He's got a PS4 copy up there. It's like, yeah, well, this just happens to be one of the last versions that we thought was worth kind of picking up. And you might be saying like, what? You're all things Xbox. Why you got a PS4 version? It's like, because really kind of the better optimizations and stuff at the time existed on PlayStation 4 for us. And you might be saying like, any of those differences were like super negligible or even in Xbox's favor, maybe here and there. But when it came down to titles like, Wolfenstein 2 and things like that, it really did just seem to run a lot better on the PlayStation 4 for us, and we had the PS4 Pro at the time, so, it just made sense to pick it up there, go with it there, and really enjoy our time with it versus being held back by the limitations of the Xbox One console over the, PS4 Pro console and stuff like that. But, that's why we got this one as our visual aid. So we know Xbox bought Bethesda and stuff because they couldn't, let's be honest, create their own kind of, franchises to accompany, the other ones that they've fallen asleep on, right? So, they bought it, and then, really, Bethesda's just been making some shit games and stuff since Wolfenstein 2. Like, what was the Wolfenstein one with the two sisters? Yo, that game sucked ass. And Xbox is like, let's buy Bethesda. Look at this fucking, the fucking sister Wolfenstein game. Let's buy Bethesda. Fucking bam. Put that bitch up there on fucking Game Pass. Is it on Game Pass? We don't know. If not, it probably will be. They're probably working on remastering it at Xbox right now as we speak. They're like, man, this game, while it looked gorgeous, while it, played just fine like a Wolfenstein game and such of modern times, people didn't give that story and those jokes a real chance. So let's fine-tune it and do the exact same thing, only now we can make it flow a little more better or add some extra, shading and lighting and stuff, and it'll really make those jokes stand out more, because you probably just didn't have the proper lighting for the, faces to show how funny the jokes in that Wolfenstein game actually were. Because if you had the proper lighting, you would see, those jokes the sisters make, "Blah, sister, I am going to shoot these people, blah, 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 blah," and stuff. You know the scenes we're talking about. They're the fucking highlight scenes. Well, play them then. It's like, no, dude, we don't got time. We're all things Xbox here. So they got those scenes. If they had the lighting a little better on, the game itself, the jokes would have been funny. They're not funny now because the lighting's off. If you actually see the determination of making those jokes funny in those sisters' faces, okay, while they're doing their little banters back and forth, and then they have that girl that does the tech for them and kind of the intel and stuff, they really can just piece it all together. It doesn't come off funny when you played it the first time or if you look at it now. But with the proper lighting, and if that's what, Xbox is working on, is a revamp, and obviously this is Wolfenstein 2. Not of this one, but a remake of the young bloods, or young blood, or the young, whichever one it is, man. The one with his daughters and stuff, Blazkowicz's, daughters and stuff, save the day with their, cool little, jokes and banter and stuff like that, and they, kick the shit out of a bunch of dudes and stuff, because it's like, hey, we got some funny jokes and shit, and look, we use teamwork and stuff. All that's there. But if they are remaking that and they add that lighting, it's going to make those jokes come right off the page, hit everyone in the funny bones, and they are going to be like, holy shit, the lighting really makes this game what it should have been from the get-go and such. And that is just a phenomenal, fantastic play. Because the graphics were already there. It was just the lighting to where the emphasis on how funny these jokes were wasn't conveyed properly to the viewer. So obviously, if you could see an extra, like the funny wrinkles and stuff, or like the curl of a mouth a little more because of the lighting like directly on it and stuff, like you take the light and put it like right on and you're like, oh, that joke is actually funny because I see how funny it is and such, like on there and whatnot. And it's like, the light, it's blinding me. How funny that humor is. And it's going to blind your funny bone right from the start to the finish. And you will be like, wow, this is fantastic. This is what this game should have been, right out of the gate and stuff. And you might be saying like, well, I only like the old school, Wolfenstein, where it's like, a little more hardcore, and a little more, not dumb as shit and stuff. And you'd be like, well, if Xbox is working on a remake of the Wolfenstein sisters, then, look out. Because if they perfect that lighting, man, that script, that story, everything about it is just going to jump right off the page. And you're going to be like, damn, why haven't I only been playing this? And why am I not playing this right now for always and ever and such? So, start thinking about that and, maybe start saving up a couple bucks a week here and there and get ready. Because if this remake does come out and there is a Wolfenstein Sisters that gets remade, that might climb the charts and such. And they perfect that lighting, man, something to contend with. But we would be remiss if we didn't, kind of tell you what our future plans were. And, there's a game that came out that we never really got around to checking out. So we're going to check it out, hopefully this weekend and see what it's all about. We picked this one up on clearance a good ways back. And you might be saying like, hold on, dude, it's Shyzabox, and you've been holding up PlayStation 4 Wolfenstein talking about, Bethesda potentially through Xbox remaking a Wolfenstein Sisters and stuff like that no one's heard about. There's been no mention of. Probably a horrible idea for them to even attempt with how drastically that game failed in everything that it presented to the players, with the exception of the gameplay itself was fine and the graphics were phenomenal. It was that story with the improper lighting, really, that just failed to convey to the masses. But there is one game that, in checking for like, oh man, I think we got a physical copy of Wolfenstein, we'll just bring that for, the thing, and we'll reenact how that phone call went. So we're minding our business. It's like, someone's calling us. Hello? What? Episode about Wolfenstein. What? That shitty sister game? I don't fucking got a copy of that. I do got I might have New Blood. I might have like Wolfenstein 2, but I think I rock those on PlayStation. Oh, yeah, the Pro, man. Oh, it's so much fucking better, dude. Oh, hands down. No doubt. Dude, I wish that, man, if they had haptic feedback on the PS4 Pro, fuck. That would have been awesome. Nah. Well, yeah, I got older Wolfenstein game, man, but I don't think it's on Xbox. Yeah, well, probably, yeah, no one probably has it on Xbox, dude. I mean, yeah, it just played so much better. Yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, well, I'll track that down, man. Who knows? I might come across something else that I was like, damn, man, it's still this on my backlog. I'll check out. All right, yeah. I know. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna play it even if they remake Wolfenstein Sisters. That shit sucks so much ass. Yeah, all right. Oh, we'll tell them that we're excited for it for sure. Yeah, absolutely. All right, till then. All right, catch you, Mars. All right, and so that's kind of how it went, man, and that's almost a, verbatim reenactment of something that potentially could have happened at some point in time or another, somewhere or another, but, let's focus on the stuff that we're excited about. We are super excited if there is talk anywhere in some way, shape, or form about fucking Wolfenstein Sisters being made on Xbox. Yay, fucking put it on Game Pass. We're super excited for it. That's going to be awesome, but lo and behold, did you catch a little something in that conversation that we, kind of had pertaining to maybe we'll come across something else that we're going to check out? That's the tie-in. We came across something that we, still has been on our backlog and shit that we're going to jump into this weekend, man, and fucking right out of the gates. We are super excited, man, because it looks promising. Like I said, we scored this one on clearance, got a great deal on it, and fucking, it's on PlayStation 4 as well, because we were in that section of the library, and we came across it, and we're like, damn, man, oh yeah, this is on the backlog, let's go ahead and put it on the front log. So, of course, we are playing this weekend, Battleborn, fuck to the yeah. This shit's gonna be so badass, it even says, for every kind of badass. Holy shit. Look how fucking phenomenally awesome this game is. Yeah, we hadn't even opened it up yet, man. We'll probably go online and check out some gameplay before we do. But yeah, man, we scored this one for it was $2.98, man. Phenomenal. So yeah, for every kind of badass, man, this has been on our backlog. We're gonna check this one out. Like we said, of course, we'll just boot up the PS4 Pro. We still got that shit rocking and stuff, even though we're all things Xbox. And this is just a little segue. We talk about all things Xbox, but we just got a little PlayStation segue here for every kind of badass on PlayStation. In this case, we'll check this one out, man. Yeah, we're stoked and stuff. And now we've heard that there are some comparison elements, man, to Battleborn. That, hold on, real quick. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Go where the sausage made, just real quick. There are some direct comparisons, man, that can be made to, some of the other, games that have come to the market. And, if you were to compare Battleborn to some other franchises, man, like Concord and stuff that have come out, it's like, damn. There's some, hit titles. Now, Concord, there's some issues with that one and whatnot. Hopefully it comes back free to play and whatnot so that you can really experience the game with, haptic feedback on PlayStation 5. Soon to be PlayStation 5 Pro. Bam! Some motherfucking, Concord and shit. But Battleborn looks promising, man. We'll boot up the PS4 while we're waiting on Concord to come back on the PS5. We'll have a good time with it and such. It should be a good play. So we're excited about that one. Like we said, we'll look up some gameplay before we open it up, and it'll probably take a sec to install. Not as long as old school Xbox, are we right? Yeah, it shit took forever. But we digress. Great stuff coming out, hopefully from Xbox and Bethesda. Couple, hiccups in the road here and there and such, and, pay no attention to the PlayStation, because, Xbox bought this franchise, so, all the things with it, all the great things with it, all the great things to come, like potential remake of Wolfenstein Sisters, right down the, chamber there to hopefully make an appearance, or maybe we're just getting the conversation going. If there's no talk about the Wolfenstein Sisters coming out with lighting to perfect the story, and convey those jokes better and make them, actually realize to be as funny as they are, then, hands down, you got games like that, inventing of Saints Row and stuff like that, man. Those jokes are hilarious too. They just need to remake that one. Fix the lighting so that you can see the characters in the game reacting to how funny that shit is. That's fantastic. So, we're stoked for it. Lots of stuff, coming out, Xbox is doing, and we'll just keep paying that monthly subscription to, Game Pass to, get all these titles and stuff like that, man. So, that's where we sit now. We will, unfortunately, I guess be calling it, because that's the end of the show today. We have run out of time either way, so that's entirely fine with us. as now we get to go play PlayStation or Xbox, you know, one or the other, probably PlayStation, but, you know, we're all things Xbox here at Shyzabox, so either way, as long as we're playing something, right? All right, we'll catch y'all next time on Shyzabox.